Okay, I know hard shell luggage gets all the attention these days, but what if a soft-sided carry-on is actually the better option? Today, we're looking at the Calpak Luka Soft-Sided Carry-On and seeing if it helps us travel light and move freely. I'm Such, and this is Carry On with Such, where we're all about carrying on and we're not trying to check in a bag, like ever. Do you hear me? This Luka comes in at 21 by 13.75 by 9 inches, weighs about 6.5 pounds or so, and is designed for short trips and carry-on only travel. So, what do y'all think? Let's get into my Carry On with Such top 5. Number 5. I love this soft-sided design. Sometimes you need a little flexibility when you're trying to squeeze this thing into the overhead bin, and when it's like a hard case, there's no flexibility there, so I love that. Number 4, the front pockets are actually useful. This is actually pretty big. Look, I can almost stick my whole arm in there. And then secondly, there's this wonderful pocket right here for you to see, where you can literally put a laptop in, and I'll show you, and it's perfect. Number 3 is actually the laptop compartment, because sometimes you don't want to be carrying a laptop on your back. And so it goes right here. And I love that because there's quick access. Number 2, these wheels, they be gliding, and they glide real smoothly. I know that sounds simple, but when you're running through an airport, you notice, okay? You need the wheels to glide. And the last thing is the size. At 21 by 13.75 by 9 inches, this is right in that sweet spot for carry-on travel. It's big enough to pack what you need, but doesn't feel too huge when you're moving through the airport, because sometimes things can get real heavy. All right, now let's talk about the things that gave me a little bit of pause. The first thing is the price. It's around $215. I mean, it's really not horrible, but it's not the cheapest, right? And so this definitely isn't gonna be the cheapest, but maybe you can get it when it goes on sale. Secondly, if you're someone who likes the added protection of a hard shell suitcase, this is not gonna give it to you. And also there's something to be said for hard shells where you can pack in both sides. This is not it either. So there's that. And third, because it's soft-sided, it does get a little dirty, as you can tell. This is my daughter's. It gets a little, a little scruffed up. But if you stuff it too much, it can look a little bulky when it's full. So I've been talking enough. Let's see what it actually fits. Let's pack some things. So I got my daughter to pack her things. In here, she's packed for a 5-day trip. So she's got like 8 pairs of underwear in here, and also she's got her socks, toiletries, and whatnot that fits in here. And then this is a huge packing cube. If y'all haven't known this about me, I love packing cubes. I love how they're just able to make things compact. You can separate them according to the article of clothing. We'll have a whole other video about packing cubes because I have my favorites and my thoughts. But she was able to pack a huge sweater in here, definitely enough travel for 5 days, pants, tops, all the stuff that she needs, okay? So let's get into it. So as I mentioned in the front, you've got this lovely, lovely, lovely sort of like technology pocket where you can stick a laptop and also an iPad in here, actually. And like I mentioned before, this is great for the times when you don't want to be carrying a laptop on your back. If you look right here, there's also the space for you to put an iPad or whatever else. So I love that it's right here, that it's separate. I also want to talk about these really cute side pockets. So there's this. This could totally fit a passport, maybe a pair of sunglasses. I mean, there are some things you can stick here, and they have it, this bag has it on both sides. If you look here. And this one is like gusseted, so it sort of comes out a little bit more, which I love. There's a handle right here for you to be able to grab it. And like I mentioned, it really does roll very smoothly. This bag has seen some days, all right? It's been on some trips. I think it went to Hawaii. It's been to the Dominican Republic. It's been going some places, all right? And then on the inside, there's just this huge cavity right here. We've got a zipper right here for you to add any extra things that you need. We have these 2 gusseted pockets, which I like to put like underwear, socks, like cram them up. You know what I mean? You roll them up and you just stuff. So you got this huge, huge one that goes in here. And then you've got this one. And there's plenty of room, as you can see. Like you can add shoes and a whole bunch of other things here. But ultimately, this is great. And one thing that I also love about this bag is that it's lightweight. It's only 6.5 pounds. So as you pack it up, it really doesn't take up much weight or space, as you can see. So, does the Calpak Luka help me travel light and move freely? I'm gonna say yes. I like that it's lightweight, I like that it's easy to maneuver, and it gives me quick access to the things I need while I'm traveling. If you're a carry-on only traveler, which I really hope that you are, because why would you be looking at this channel if you weren't? If you're a carry-on only traveler who wants something a little bit softer and more flexible than a hard shell case, this one is definitely worth considering. Remember, I'm Such, this is Carry On with Such. Travel light, move freely. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification button so that you know when I drop another video. All right, I'll see you in the next one.